Cody. Give yourself a big round of applause. No, that's nice. This is Genie Comedy Presents. Please welcome to the stage your host for tonight, Cody Sullivan.
Hi, you guys. How are you?
Good.
You're good? My best friend Megan is here, and she told me I have a stage voice. Which when she doesn't give me compliments, so when she said I have a stage voice, I was like, oh, she's saying like I have a nice voice for stage. And then it took me 3 hours. I was like, oh no, she's making fun of me that I have like an inauthentic voice on stage. So this is my stage voice. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much. I am a Provincetown-based performer. And we've been coming here to Union Comedy for like a couple of years, I think, doing some stuff. And this year we've been doing my show Cody Plays here, which has been so much fun. Who knows the concept of what we do for Cody Plays? Give a little clap if you know. Some people. So we write a play. It was over the summer I was writing a play in the morning and we would perform it that night. And I would work with different people in P-Town. And then I got very tired of being stressed. So now we do it a couple of days beforehand. And it's so much more fun. The play we're gonna do is called The Back Half of a Rat. And I wrote this with Sophia Cabanas. Sophia, is it Cabanas or Cabanas?
It's Cabanas. It would be cool if they had.
Sophia talked to me about going to Spain to visit her grandma, so I assumed it was Cabanas. But it is Sophia Cabanas. But yeah, we wrote this a couple of days ago at the Tate in Brookline. And we're very excited to share with you. Before we do that, there's a great improv team that I love in this city, in this town, called People, and they're going to do some improv. And for their suggestion, I wanted to have my friend Nick read something. Sophie and I could not, spoiler, this play is about us all having a problem with some form of literature. And we couldn't figure out what that was going to be. We're going back and forth. Is it Oprah's Book Club? Is it the Bible? Is it blah, blah, blah? We could not figure out, what else did we say? It was like, there was so many, Catcher in the Rye. There was so, like, what does everyone know? And then we weren't sure, and then we just came on the National Geographic. Oh, everyone knows Nat Geo, everyone blah, blah, blah. Then cut to a day or two later, I'm in Harvard Square, again in a tate, just loving chains. And with all the other 23-year-old people at Harvard. And I was sitting there, and then I left, and I walked by the poetry bookshop. And in the window, I see this really beautiful, actually, will you hand me the booklet, Nick? I see this really beautiful cover. And you know when you walk by something, and then you like go back to look at it, and then I was like, I don't need, like I'm on unemployment, forgot to plan my last couple weeks, so I'm like not doing well. So like I really can't afford to buy poetry tonight, but I just kept coming back to it, and I was like, let me just go and see how much it is, and it was $3. So I purchased it, and then opened it, and the first poem that I read was that one. Nick, read that for us.
Visiting my ex. In the guest room, I read National Geographic. In bed while the moth taps against the mesh, breathing light.
How wild. I once dated a guy who said he didn't believe in God, but he believed in synchronicity. If that guy could speak in public, I would still be dating him, but he couldn't. But, so I'm going to leave the stage, and when I leave the stage, you're going to read that again, and then that, my angels, people, is going to be your suggestion for your improvisation. So, Nick, you read, and then once Nick is done, give them the warmest welcome you can possibly muster, okay? Nick, go.
Visiting my ex. In the guest room, I read National Geographic. In bed while the moth taps against the mesh, breathing light.
When I smashed it, it got everywhere.
Grandma's ashes.
It's what she wanted. Destruction?
Yeah. She
That-
just wanted destruction.
But we already destroyed her body with the fire.
That wasn't enough for her.
Nano is a true anarchist. You know?
Yeah. I'm giving the eulogy, Patricia. Just please don't take my fire.
You know she will.
Patricia will take my fire. What do you mean?
I said it. I
What?
know it's a funeral, but she's gonna steal the show.
Were you planning to steal the show, Patricia?
Obviously.
At least she's honest.
Listen, Luann, you're all about honesty, but is the funeral the right time?
I cared about our grandmother too, okay? Care. I care about Grandma.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's all of us. We're all the same in that regard.
Questioning that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all on board.
Well, I feel like a little bit of the black sheep. Still. And I just... Look, I'm not trying to make this about me.
Okay, no offense. We're the white sheep.
What?
Well, like a white sheep, or just, like, that's your basic sheep, right?
Oh!
Shots fired!
Yeah.
Trish, you calling me basic right now?
Yeah.
Look, we're all... Nano is not a sheep. But we are all sheep in some way. I'm not denying that. You're part of the family.
Just because I have a Lululemon credit card. I don't need to take this.
I didn't even know that existed.
I will say, Luann, we do all appreciate you getting us discounted Lululemon for Christmas every year. That's you, and we appreciate you.
Yeah,
really like
yeah.
that.
Those Align leggings, they last for a lifetime.
I run marathons in those.
Thanks, guys.
If it's about what Grandma wanted, it's about what Grandma wanted. And if she wanted us to take her urn and smash it in a highway, it's what we got to do, right? Hey,
We have to
I don't want to not follow Grandma's rules.
But what if we give someone a flat tire because the urn breaks and cracks, and then like somebody's tire?
Grandma would have wanted that.
Yeah,
That's what we're trying
100%.
for.
But what if somebody
As much
dies
destruction as possible. Well,
Everybody dies.
as long as we're not liable.
before their time?
Who defines anyone's time?
Wendy, stop being a pussy. Okay?
Okay.
Nana always said you were the biggest pussy.
She did
Nana
say that.
smelled.
Right before she died, she
I was about to come to your aid,
Yeah.
but then
that
you talking about our grandma smells.
cheap shot.
Yeah, she's a.
Sorry, you guys really pushed me to the edge.
Honestly,
Hey.
it wasn't because she's old. It was the whiskey.
Yeah. Well, she slept around so much.
The sex
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
It's not like
Whiskey and-
That's
yeah.
why there's so many grandchildren, right?
Yeah.
We don't even have the other 7.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I knew it.
They'll be here, I think, right?
They'll get here
Did
eventually.
they all RSVP to the funeral?
Of course
Did
they- of
you
course they-
send out the invitations?
I sent out the
You-
invitations. I said come here around 3. I did my part.
Did you like actually send them, or did you use like your carrier pigeons?
I have a
Okay,
eulogy to write. I need help.
To write,
you
we-
haven't
to
written it
write.
yet?
You haven't written it yet?
I haven't written it yet. That's why I'm nervous.
Daryl.
Patricia, I'm starting to think you should steal the show.
That's
Here,
not
I've got-
fun.
Just what have you got so far? You've
I've
got to have
got-
something.
Grandma loved
Hmm.
destruction.
That's true.
Okay, well
It's kind of a.
you're 3 for 3 right now on words, so yeah, good stuff.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, I've got more.
Oh,
Oh, okay. What else?
Oh, okay.
She sleeps today.
Wow.
You're writing a
So is
poem?
everyone. They're all out.
I'm
So
gonna
did-
fall asleep while you're delivering
Yeah.
this.
That's what I'm saying.
See, you're so
Yeah.
funny, Patricia.
You didn't actually laugh.
Are you allowed to be funny at these things, or?
Yeah, do you all have to be so...
There's no funeral rules, man. Nana wouldn't want us following some crazy set of imagined rules that everybody else in the world adheres to. That's ridiculous.
That's why I wore a denim jacket.
I was thinking you were gonna take that off.
Okay. Oh,
But
well.
there's denim under the denim.
Yeah, it's a denim
Yeah.
T-shirt
And
under the denim jacket.
Yeah.
I'm wearing Nana's sparkle thong.
She gave you the sparkle thong? In her...
Dead people just don't have.
You stole?
You took
You
Sparkle
took
Thong?
Sparkle
She's dead.
She had a sparkle thong? Wait, why are we normalizing this?
We,
You didn't know about the
you didn't know
sparkle.
about the Sparkle Thong?
No, but I'm like horrified now.
Well, you wouldn't be horrified if you saw Nana in the Sparkle Thong.
Sparkled like her thong.
She could rock
When
that.
alive. And when dead.
It doesn't have to be a poem.
I like poetry, okay?
You have always been so sensitive and creative, and we love that about you, right?
Look at those hands.
And he's never worked a day in his
Yeah,
life.
yeah, his hands are not good for anything except writing poetry.
I'll take that as a compliment. I think that's how you survive in the 21st century.
Yeah, you gotta create
It's all
content.
up here. You gotta create content.
Mm-hmm.
I write haikus.
Yeah.
I have a blog, you know. None of you have subscribed yet.
Man,
It's because you ask for $5 a month to subscribe to your
Yeah.
Substack. I can't. I
I-
don't have that money. I'm
You
budgeting.
have to monetize. Rick,
Mon-
wait.
you
What?
can't ask your family to pay for your Substack, man. It's just rude.
Yeah, I mean, look, here.
Grandma would have given me money.
Did she give you money, or did
No,
she not
I got.
believe in
Did
money?
you guys get any money?
Well, that's why I'm here. I'm gonna see if she's gonna give us money.
That's why we're all here.
Yeah.
Oh, guys. You think she wrote a will?
No.
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 She didn't.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
No, we are gonna have to have a drawn out lawsuit.
Wait, what the hell? Like how? What do you? Oh,
How do you not have a will?
It requires like looking stuff up and using the right language, maybe even having a lawyer. It takes effort to write. Do you guys have wills?
Yeah.
What?
classic.
Yeah, I'm 22 years old. Of course I have a will.
What's in your will?
That I leave my hamster Joey, if he's still alive, to my mom and dad.
Okay,
No.
you were just complaining about people not dying before their time, and if your will needs to be enacted within Joey's lifetime, we only have a couple years left with you, man.
That's a good point.
Well, I don't have anything else of value in my life right now, other than my student loan, but I don't want to burden anybody with that.
Thank you for not burdening us with that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best.
I'm not comfortable with this. I did everything for her. I was there when you guys weren't. I took her. I introduced her to second grandpa, first of all. Okay? She found love because of me.
That is true.
I should get something more than you guys, is all I'm saying.
Luann, we all love you, and we all really appreciate what you did for Grandma. We're just saying, is that, like, money worth more than what we did? Like, think about me, okay? I was the one who balanced her spreadsheets. When she was like, how many Swingles cruises am I going to go on? I was the one who balanced that. It turns out it was 4. Last
She
year.
went to 4 Swingles cruises in 1 year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Honestly, that might be why she's not giving us any money.
I'm adding that to the eulogy.
The swing-
Swingle fan.
Is that appropriate?
It's grandma.
I feel like if we all know Grandma, we all know that side of her.
I just think before we go any further, we should just get a little more in touch with what Hannah really would have wanted. So I think just take a little, hold your hand out. Okay. Yep. Pass that down. Pass that down.
We're doing this.
Yeah, we're just. Nana, you don't forget your spirit, your grit. Like literally, it's gritty when you rub it between your hands.
Yeah.
Love you, Nana.
You're so good at this, Patricia. Maybe you should do it. Just do the damn eulogy.
Fine.
And subscribe to my blog. It's only $5 a month. Please.
Fine. I'll subscribe.
Thank you.
Does all the money go directly to you, or am I supporting some kind of like large conglomerate? Nana would not want that.
It's all mine.
You pocketing her ashes?
I just want my hands free for if I have to wipe my eyes because I'm crying. I'm a planner. Actually, now there's ash in my hands. I really get that.
You're playing like a football game.
Yeah, I don't need a football game. I know. Nana hated football. I know.
Can I have like a plastic bag for this, or?
Well, there's plenty more. You could just dust it on your body or throw them on the floor.
Does everyone have some?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
What if we all threw it in the air?
Like confetti?
Yeah, like confetti. And just said like, that's like, we love you.
Now? Instead of the highway?
There's plenty
There's
left.
plenty.
Yeah,
Grandma
we're-
was
We'll be fine.
big.
She had a big personality.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm gonna add that.
People don't cook down as much as you would think either.
This is a fun fact.
Trisha.
You're so smart, Trisha.
Yeah, you should write that eulogy.
Trisha, take this pen and paper with
1,
your...
2, 3.
We love you!
Love you.
Love you, Nana.
Oh.
Ew.
I love people that don't take a bow. It's very chic. Let's hear for people again. I love those little people. People opened for us last time, and if we do another show, we just might have you keep opening for us, just to see how it goes. Is everyone ready for the back half of a rap?
Yeah.
So there's gonna be some screaming, and there's gonna be some yelling. So to warm up, I want everyone to scream. So I'm gonna give you a line that someone else screams at, and then you're gonna scream with us just to warm up. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's find Elise screams. Okay, come on. So let's say I'm, and then my doctor told me my toe is gone. And then the doctor told me my other toe is gone. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is the back half of a rap. Let's do this, gals. Let's get out here. Clap it. So, Elise, you can do them. They're gluten-free and palm oil-free. I asked the people.
Are you sure?
I am. Cookies with gluten and palm oil don't cost $8 each, sweetie.
They're good.
They better be good. The person working the register treated me like I said I was voting for Trump when I asked what a back-of-house tax was.
Didn't you say you did vote for Trump in 2016?
I did. I was trapped in a month-long late-in-life sleep regression period, and the ballot box looked just like the bathroom.
I voted for Trump because I was voting on the wrong card.
Oh.
Yeah, that can happen to anyone. My sister had sent out a ballot to see what the family wanted for Thanksgiving: turkey or pork rump.
Oh.
Yeah. Upside is I did receive a menu for sweet cheeks in the mail later that week, which I did think was sent by a cutie at town hall.
Oh, good for you, Taxi.
I got a card in the mail from my neighbor last week. They wrote to me, say idling for an hour in my driveway, doing my hair and makeup was illegal in Massachusetts in the state law because of greenhouse gases.
Oh, God.
And that they call the police next time.
Oh my God. Clementine, did they?
They started to. Until I reminded them that from my kitchen window I can see the type of porn their son is watching.
Well, I smell a greenhouse gas, if you know what I mean.
I do.
Let me wipe these carbon fields. I'll be right back.
Oh.
Oh, I've always wondered how it feels to be a mother.
But Totsy, don't you have 6 kids?
Yes, I do. But, I mean a young mother. I mean, I adopted all of mine between the ages of 37 and 50.
Well, just because you adopted them when you were older doesn't mean anything. You're still a mother.
No. I adopted them. They were 37 to 50 years old when I adopted them. Yeah, no.
All right, friends, let's get this going. Sorry, I have midnight cosplay in 5 hours, and I have learned I have to stretch before.
Good for you,
However,
Is this enough space for you?
that is perfect. Thank you so much. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Post-Traumatic Support Group / Exposure Therapy Group for those who suffered from reading the National Geographic. I'm Teppy Topcog.
Hey, Teppy.
Harsgard, we were just introducing
We
our...
skipped a page.
Did
We're on
we?
page 4.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello, I'm Elise.
Hello, Elise. And I'm Grainy.
Rainy. Hi, Rainy. Oh, hello, I'm Tootsie.
Tootsie.
Hello, I'm Clementine, and I just want to say thank you for everyone giving me so much grace when it comes to my cognitive blips that have really been resurfacing lately. It means a lot not to be judged.
I was sitting there and I don't care.
But that's an empty one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm confused.
I don't
and
know.
nervous.
I wish people would use their
I'm
words
feeling
more.
flipping.
She's wiping the kid's ass.
Oh,
She's wiping the baby's ass.
great.
Yeah, she's wiping.
Great.
I remember those days.
Oh, there she is. Oh, there she is.
Sorry, guys. Had to strap the baby on. Sorry to keep everybody.
Wait, why don't you take the closest seat?
You got it.
You know what? I'll just stand. I'll just stand. I'll just stand. I just wanted to get the baby on my chest. I was reading all about body warmth and that makes the baby have proper nose growth later on.
You can already see.
Harsgard, we were just introducing ourselves.
Oh, great. Well, I'm Harsgard, and this is my baby Wump.
Hey, Wum.
So Wump is just learning to make eye contact, so if he does stare, just invite it. Scientists say that eye contact is a huge way to learn social skills and eventual social manipulation for personal gain. Isn't that right, Wump?
I can't do it. I'm so Harsgard. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't. No.
It's okay. He's got the eye strength of a hawk. I understand.
Thank you, Harsgard, for opening our awareness.
And in that vein, I'd like to add to this discussion for the new people present, I do have chronic vasovagal syncope, and if and when I faint, just let me do it. Calmly explain where I am when I come to. Only come to my assistance if I seem to be close to breaking my new teeth.
Clementine, who's new?
Well,
Oh, yeah. Nothing, Wum.
All right, ladies, time to get to work. Y'all ready to get to work? Everyone take a copy of the National Geographic. Ladies, we have done a lot of prep work to get where we are today. I mean, come on. We've practiced saying the word magazine. We've said the word monthly subscription. That's 2 words. We've even written, ladies, let's give ourselves credit. We've even written our own return addresses on pieces of paper towel.
You're upsetting
This is a lot
my
of
baby.
steps. We've practiced saying the name of the magazine itself, right? We've said the name. We can say the name. We can say the name. Come on, girls. Let's say it. Let's say it. Let's say it. The
National
Wow. Congratulations, ladies. Well, here we are. Let's appreciate what we just did. Here we are at our 17th meeting. It's time to use what we practiced during our last 2 meetings. I invite you to pick up your copy of the magazine. I invite you to do that and regain your power of the glossy BPA-coated mug. Can we? In your Fabulous. Great job, girls. Congratulate yourselves. Come on.
Congratulations.
And so, our mission today, ladies,
Time to share our traumas about the magazine.
exactly. Reminders, we hear without judgment as a group. We put love first, and we don't interrupt each other's shares with questions or comments. Agreed?
Agreed.
Agreed.
All right. Who would like to go first?
Well, I think Elise wants to go.
No.
Don't jump at her. Stop.
Okay. All right. Okay. No, we're not.
Energy.
We're all excited.
No.
Stay. Oh no! Clem! Back down, Elise.
It's my fault. It's
Back
my fault.
down.
I didn't mean to.
Elise, this is an old response.
Please, no.
You don't
Please,
need this
no.
anger anymore.
No.
Choose love.
God.
Choose love,
No.
Elise.
I hate the baby.
Okay.
The baby's very strong. I'm here to come to you when you need to come to, Clementine.
You're okay. You're
Okay. Tiffany, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No worries, doll. I'm used to it. 'Cause you never met my sadistic little Shih Tzu, Layla, did you?
No, I don't
She's
think
a fighter.
so. Oh.
All right, ladies. You know what? Good work. Amazing communication.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank
Good
you.
stuff, do you see it? Those are my white chocolate graham crackers. Oh,
Clem, you're here with us, okay? You're here.
Oh wow. I thought I saw her third eyebrow, but it was just one crease in his brow.
Oh, Wump does
Oh,
have a
God.
big brow crease. That's
Huh.
true. Yeah.
Turn him away, Horace. My powers haven't come back yet.
Okay, is this better?
All right. Clem, you're okay to continue on?
Yes. Yes, I am.
All right. So let's start again. So who would like to go first? Blank slate.
I'll go. Since I accidentally triggered an episode for everybody. My God.
Thanks, Pepsi.
Drama with an ash. An ash. Oh, an national do I? All right. Began with my first marriage. I didn't want him. I did not want to marry this man. Rustafo Latte. Biggest jerk in all of Worcester. And I felt I had to do it.
Why Tootsie?
Because I was horny. I had to say it to the baby. I'm sorry. I was horny. Big deal. Okay? It's how all tragedies start. Get used to it, kids. I was horny.
Stop saying horny to my baby.
I had taken a horny horse ride along a very bumpy road for my friend Catherine's 18th birthday. When I got off the B-side, got out of the stable, the first thing I saw, I said, "You're coming with me." And I rode him so hard. I destabilized his testicles. That can happen. Stop yelling. Yes. And at the time, I felt that I couldn't do that to another man, so I didn't want to leave him high and dry. I felt bad for him, so I stayed with his sideways balls all my life. And next thing I know, well, we're getting old together. We have 50-year-old children. I'm at the Olive Garden. That's where we used to go. the Olive Garden.
Don't say Olive Garden in front of my baby. Sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Well, I used to go to the Olive Garden, and we would have 6 to 10 bread rolls, breadsticks. He was sick, trying to make me regular. He was so controlling. Anyways, one day I went in to go in and get a table, and I'm waiting. And there he goes up to the host, and I see he's touching her bottom. Yes, his hands on her bottom, trying to hide behind the menu, smooching the hostess. And there I was, reading National Geographic.
Oh, God.
And every time I see a National Geographic, I think of the life choices I made. All because I was horny.
What happened, Topsy?
Well, I skipped a bit to the rest of the story.
That's okay.
Thank you. But anyways, every time I see those magazines, anywhere I go, they're everywhere. And, people my age, we keep them in our houses. They're in estate sales. Anytime I see them, I think of him. I think of his heavy, white, wet, flabby, absolutely disgusting, wrinkly, filthy, gross, nasty. Stop her!
Okay. Well, you know what? You know what? Sorry, I was engrossed, but I was engrossed.
Ah.
Thank you so much, Totsi.
Thank you, Totsi.
The vulnerability is real, and I personally am so thankful for it.
Same, same, same.
All right. Who's up next?
Well, why don't I just rip the Band-Aid off?
Awesome. Thank you, Harska.
She had a real Band-Aid! The only time I wish I shaved my legs. It's the worst pain I've ever felt. All right, my trauma with the National Geographic began as a little kid. As a girl, my favorite activity to do was to sneak into the gymnasium, the high school, which we lived right by, and to make tunnels in the wrestling mats, and pretend I was a little mouse who was also a spy. Never do reconnaissance work, and through my homemade tunnels, and this was before modern sanitation, of course, and the mats were never really cleaned. And as a result, I was covered in athlete's foot. The doctor said it was athlete's body, and like an idiot, I took that as a compliment. So I was brought into the doctor regularly to receive treatment. I had not yet personally made the connection to my spy work and my fungal infection. Yes, you're so cute. So despite copious treatments, I would continuously return to my white state. My mother started to lose her mind, and not knowing what was to continue. How did I spend those horrible hours? Waiting in the doctor's office? Reading?
No.
Please
Don't.
The National Geographic. How did I then discover around my 97th treatment, reading an article about wrestlers in Guam, that I was getting the infections from the mats? The National Geographic told me. I remember the shame that leaked out of my fingers onto the magazine. The sweat released through my digits seeped through the entire copy. When my mom took it out of my hands to put it away when we got into the exam room, she asked me if I had dropped it in the toilet.
Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it.
Oh.
Did you ever?
I never spied again. I know you were
never.
gonna ask.
Oh.
No questions.
I never spied again, but every time I see the National Geographic. I think about the lost possibilities of my career. What I could have been. The next Madison Lee and Charlie's Angels 2 Full Throttle. I don't know. I don't know.
Thank you, Harsgard.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Harsgard.
Harsgard.
Thank you, right?
Thank you.
All right, who's up next?
I think I'll do it.
There you go.
Granny.
Thank you. All right, Granny, go for it in your own time.
Where to begin? The F I received in spelling in the first grade? Or the summer I spent with my grandfather in a haunted house?
The F. The F.
When I was 16, my parents won a summer stay at a vegetarian club in West Texas. I was to stay with my grandfather for the summer in Amherst. He was the most boring person I have ever met. He was a soldier in World War II who fought on D-Day. He personally imprisoned 3 Nazis and guarded them as they were transferred to Nuremberg to face trial on the international stage. They were tempting him with sex and drugs, and they eventually started cutting through the tank with their nail clippers. And when my grandfather told me these stories, they were the most boring stories I have ever heard in my entire life. 3 weeks in, I wasn't sure how I was going to survive. And then I noticed his untouched liquor cabinet. When he drank, he had half a sherry of water. The cabinet was pristine. And lucky for me, he was so into his own boring story, he never knew I was drinking. And suddenly, the stories were pretty cool. You can make anything fun in a blackout at 16. I was climbing up in the attic one day because he had mentioned his haunted collection of...
No.
No, you don't have to.
It's right there.
I climbed my way up there, and even the ghosts were boring. It was the ghosts of the Nazis themselves, and they were boring. They said boo like gay people bored at a drag show. Boo. So that was the summer, drinking, reading the magazine while my grandfather took off. It was all a blur. And then I looked up one day and it was my grandpa's funeral a decade later. And I was still doing the same thing. Luckily, the one I was reading at the time was an article on alcoholism. After 3 more subscriptions and a deal with a phantom, I gave up the booze. It has been 24 years now. Clap for me.
Wow.
24 years with no craving to drink. Almost. It was 4 years in. Life was great. I was on cloud 9. The Pillow website, looking for something to support my goiter. So, when out popped an ad for...
No.
Let's get...
I hadn't seen that yellow border in so long.
Oh God.
And without realizing what was happening, I was thinking about going to my next door neighbor Flat's house and taking a swig of his brandy. The National Geographic brought back my overwhelming desire to drink.
Did you?
No. What I did was I threw my computer, carrying the ad for the National Geographic, out of the window, and I killed a squirrel. And at the squirrel's funeral, I regretted his death, but not taking the action I needed to stay sober. One fucking day at a fucking time. So seeing this is bringing back memories, bringing back challenges. But I am facing them with your support.
We're so proud of you.
So proud of you, Green. Yeah. Wow. Great job, Green. And Clem?
Yep.
Could you cover that bottle of Smirnoff in your purse? That'd be fantastic.
Yep, no worries.
And who is next?
I'll go.
Thank you, Clementine.
Thank you, Clementine.
Wait,
Clementine!
wait. You know what she asked us to do? Let her come to on her own time.
I think it's the baby.
Jesus.
I'm getting nervous.
You know, Tatsi,
Okay,
we signed
okay.
an agreement.
Sorry.
Granny, thank you.
I want to touch
Clem, are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
You sure? Do you need the baby to leave?
Maybe. Maybe. But
Do you want-
I am sorry.
Well, do you want to wait a turn to get your strength?
No, I'll just go now. I got this.
Okay.
Okay.
You got it, Clem.
You can do it.
Okay.
You got it, Clem.
All right. I'm a little sweaty. Thank you, Elise. My trauma began.
Clem,
Clementine!
This is
Clementine, are you okay?
This is unsettling.
What?
Oh, I think the baby should leave.
Clem, you okay? Clem,
Yeah.
you know what? Why don't you skip today? You don't need to share.
I do. I do.
Okay, all
I
right.
do.
What if we all from now on sat? Would
Interesting.
that be?
Interesting.
That would be a nice change of pace.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Oh, that feels nice. Ooh. Okay. Sorry about that. My trauma with the National Geographic. Oh. Just a little bit of vomit right there. Right. It was right up there. Oh. Okay. It began on a camping trip with my aunts and girl cousins in Nova Scotia. When I was 13, we were roughing it. Oh, we were roughing it in all ways, especially the bathroom. If you've been there, you know. You know. My aunts believed that toilet paper was a sin. Oh, God. Yeah. My Aunt Tin was the first woman in South Boston to petition the local government for recycling services, and that was in 2016. We were used recycled products for our wiping, and I'd just gotten into a Welsh competitive choir. I found it in one of the magazines.
No.
In one of the magazines. It had been a rough day. Swam out onto this little island in the lake and was practicing my competitive singing with myself. If you want to know what it was like,
What was
like
it like?
this.
What was it
Well,
like?
she sort of asked you to ask, but still no ask. Okay.
This is the second part, and then my part was like, and then there would be like a group here going like, and then I finish out strong with,
Wow.
I like
Nice.
That's you.
Nice. Right?
Thank you, ladies, thank you so much. Thank you for the support I never received from my girl cousins. What happened was they caught me, and I was doing islands in the stream, and I was just at Dolly's line. Islands in the stream. When Randy came up and recorded me on her Super 8. It's very hip. I tried to beat them off, get the cameras, and they snared me with a weapon of my own wig, and I was left on shore. I had left it on shore. I was singing, obviously. When I got back to the campsite, and having swum back the entire mile because they took my canoe, and the snapping turtles took the right half of my pinky toe, and I found them all rocking back and forth, laughing, watching the tape, and I stood there and felt my whole body convulse, and just I feel deep shame. My bowels gave way. They just evacuated everything, ran to the outhouse.
Oh, your balance is amazing without that pinky. I like
Thank you. After I finished around sunset, I reached for the newspaper to wipe.
No.
You guessed it!
No.
You guessed it!
No.
There was none! There was none. All that was left was the National Geographic. Only one article of the competitive singing. That was the Welsh competitive singing. I felt like I was wiping my dreams with shit, and I would never be a Welsh competitive singer.
Wow.
It's okay. It's okay.
Thank
you, Clem.
You sound beautiful.
Thank you so much, Clem. Thank you for sharing. All right. So, who would like to go next? Anybody? Anybody feeling moved? No. Elise,
No.
well, how do you feel about Sharon? How do you feel about
Who? Who's Elise? I don't know her.
it? We're not going to do this again,
Oh,
okay?
I don't know her. She's not here.
She's right there.
She's here, and she's a strong woman. That's gonna. I think.
Would it help to look at the baby?
I hate the baby! All right. Yay!
Yay! Yes, we're so proud of you, right?
We're so proud of you.
All right. Well. Okay. My trauma with the.
We'll be so close.
Okay. All right. Okay. My trauma with the not cheer. No. Make the baby leave.
The baby can't just leave on its own.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. All right. Okay. My trauma with the National Geographic. Human baby. Wow.
Good for you.
I did it. Okay. Wow. I feel alive. Okay. Well, all right. My trauma began in art class in high school. We were supposed to be doing collages. I was very into Manet at the time. I'm still into Manet, if I'm being honest. And I loved Le Déjeuner sur les robes since the day I first saw it. Right. Well, I was doing a recreation of that image with photos from Nat Geo. But I was making it about my crush at the time, Trenty. Oh, Trenty. It's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Oh, she was so chic. She wore sunglasses up on her hair at all times. The white-rimmed ones from the 50s. Oh, she wore slacks. Slacks at 17. Not many people can pull that off. She did. God, did she pull it off. And, it kind of made noise when she walked. She flirted with me. She loved my love of her. Shut up, baby! I could feel it. I watched her work, feeling the cares of my eyes as I found the right curves to match hers and the right tones of her skin, laying them down sensually one by one. And I was almost done with the collage. I was almost done. When Sister Hunch came to speak to the class.
Sister Hunch?
Catholic
school?
Shit.
She walked through the class, and I felt her pause at my work. I felt her longing, her desire, the thump-thump of her denied pleasure against the habit that she wore. And then I felt her jealousy and her rage when she spoke to the class. She spoke of hell and demons, and the demons among us. Put your eggs in the trust basket of the devil and I'll blow up in your face. That God would send us messages. Well, I laughed at Sister Hunch. I turned my back to my work. I looked back at Trenty, and she looked disturbed. I shook it off, and yet felt a nagging something in me. And when I looked back at the Nat Geo, to get more pictures from a very bountiful photo essay, I realized I was pulling images of testing of the atom bomb. I had just found the best image for Trenty's boobs and realized with a pang of hell that I had been using the red clay of New Mexico being obliterated by a man's inherent destruction of his own creation. Oh, my God. I puked on the collage. I puked on Trenty. I puked on myself. I was convinced I would be blown up. My anxiety began that day. And it has lasted. It has lasted like the taint of nuclear waste, unrelenting. Duh! Trenty.
Oh, it's okay. Elise, it is okay. You're here with friends.
My trauma with Oh, I don't.
Right?
Oh. I
Yeah.
can't find my goddamn page. Make the baby leave.
Make the
Can't leave.
I want to give up this fear. I want to let bygones be bygones. I want to be able to have sex without thinking my pleasure center will explode.
Good. Good. That's good.
The one thing I don't want to give up is my stress-induced anal alopecia. That's convenient.
That sounds like Stockholm syndrome.
No comment. Thank you, Elise.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Ladies, I am so impressed with everyone today. Can we give ourselves a round of applause? I think we should.
Yeah.
Now we still have a half hour left. I think we are ready. I think if we push it farther back, it will cause too much stress, ladies, okay? We are going to read from an old National Geographic today. An old one.
No.
Okay? Yeah, okay. All right, this is very old.
Oh, it's so hot. It's so much.
Ladies, please stay with me. Please stay with me. I think we're so close. I think we could just read one paragraph and see how it goes, right? Remember your strength that we all just shared, okay?
I'm gonna pass out like that girl.
And I have the, all right, I have the perfect article chosen. All right, I have the perfect article chosen. Please turn to page 45, and everybody grab one, if we can. Please turn to page 45 to the article titled "The Back Half of a Rat: Funeral Rites by Rattus norvegicus Observed in the Rodentia of Greater Falls."
Yeah.
Can we open it? Okay, there we go. Okay. So let's go down the line. Can we start? It has been observed that when rats are you see how rats are hit by cars or the unfortunate person's bike or worse, feet. That once the scene is clear of humans, the other rats in the surrounding area come by to take care of the corpse. Let's start there. Can we start there?
Okay.
Start from take care of the corpse. You know what?
I can see that little slut now. Take her.
It's okay. Let's throw it right over to Harsgard. Let's throw it right over to Harsgard. That was a great try.
Oh God, okay. I can do this. I gave birth to an adult-sized baby. I can do this. Okay.
Take care of the corpse. 2.
It's just athlete's body, you know what I mean? I can't get past it. I can't do it.
All right, let's bounce it right over. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this, Elise.
Oh God. Oh. I'm gonna throw up again. I'm gonna throw up like I threw up on Trenty.
Oh no! Let's skip over Granny. Granny, take it from here.
What am I starting with?
To take care of the corpse.
To take care of corpse like my grandfather
No.
said.
No.
Tell me about
No.
splitting
No.
someone's dick
Oh.
open and it was stillborn!
Clem, let's take it home.
My hands.
Clem, let's take it home.
All right.
From a comfortable seated position.
The other. Oh God. My faint's coming on. I feel it starting in my butt.
God,
You know what? No. Clem, don't let her come to in her own time, even if she's If she falls off the chair, she falls off the chair. She asked us to not. What if we say it together? What if we all say it together?
Okay, that's a good idea.
We
Let's
all say it together.
Okay.
Okay? Let's start at the top. It has been observed, right? It has been observed.
He sucked their balls and it was fine! He sucked their balls and it was
It has been observed that when rats are hit by cars or the unfortunate person's bike or worse, feet, that once the scene is clear of humans, the other rats in the surrounding area come to take care of the boys.
That baby can talk.
And that's our play.
No comment.
Let's hear for my actors. Let's hear it again for people. Thank you so much. Y'all make this very fun when we're not performing for no one, so we love that you were here. You can find out more about when these plays will be happening at codyplays.com. Every time I say it, it feels so professional. Thanks for Squarespace. Codyplays.com. People, you have a show tomorrow, right?
We had one yesterday.
Oh, never mind.
Part of their show yesterday.
When's your next show?
Not next Friday, but the following Friday.
Here?
Yes.
At what time?
Come to every Friday.
Yeah,
please.
come all the time.
9
There's
p.m.
another show tonight.
2 shows tonight.
There's 2 shows tonight at 7:30 and 9 o'clock. So come to Union Comedy. Come support local comedy. Y'all are so sweet for being here. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful night. We'll see you soon, hopefully. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.